Hey guys, we are going to continue simple interest. So we're going to look at the first one here. It says Michael Simon made an initial investment of $2,500 paying simple interest at a rate of 3.9%. How much interest will he have made after 24 months? Okay, so hopefully we circle this word, interest. What type of interest? Simple interest. Okay, this is the one more than likely they're going to be asking about. So I am going to want to put this formula. I party, I equals PRT. Okay. The initial investment tells me principal, which is $2,500. So I'm going to write that in. Make sure you always label what you're doing. Okay, make sure you label your variables. My rate is 3.9%. And I do have to move that decimal twice. So it's going to be 0.039. Now the trick here is on the last part, it says 24 months. And months, guys, we don't want that. We want years. So if you remember what we talked about in class, it should be 24 over 12, which is 2. So 2 years, okay? Make sure we have that labeled, okay? So then I plug in my numbers. I tells me I am going to solve for simple interest. Principal, $2,500 times rate, 0.039, and time, I don't use 24, I use 2. So I want you may want to pause the video to make sure you have enough time. I want you to multiply here for me. 2,500 times 0.039. If you don't know your nines, list them to the side. Try to start multiplying. And then I'll let you check the first row with me. Zero, 45, carry the 4, 18 plus 4. I'm going to hold my 0, I'm going to hold my spot. Multiply the 3. Zero, 15, carry the 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. Then I move my decimals. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Percent to decimal, we move it twice. But here, I do have to move it 3 times because that's what the number is equivalent to. So this right here is really $97.50. I'm going to just put 0.5. This is how much interest basically in 1 year. So now we have to multiply by 2. $10, carry the 1. 14 plus 1, 15, carry the 1. 18, 19. Move the decimal 1. And we get $195. So that is the interest. Okay? The question says interest. So that is my answer. There's no adding. It doesn't say in all. So you want to make sure you're reading your problem carefully, making sure we're solving for the right thing. Okay? So we're going to start the next one, but I'm going to let you finish it. And I'm sorry, this is kind of split. So I'm just going to kind of make it fit on the top here. Alex Gornicelli took out a loan for $15,000 at a simple interest rate of 6%. If she takes out the money in 30 months, how much will she have to repay in all? I should say how much if she pays back the money in 30 months. So kind of had that a little confusing. So she's getting it loaned to her, borrowing it. So she's going to have to pay it back, the full amount. So we have R and T. So loan, guys, hopefully you remember from our notes, that represents principal. Simple interest, that's telling me, remember, I equals PRT. %, that's the rate, and 30 months, there's my time. So principal's easy, 15,000. Rate is 6%. Remember, if we don't see the decimal, it's at the end. We move it 1, 2. This is what we use, 0.06. Time, the time says 30 months. So that means our time, if it's in months, we do 30 over 12. Okay. Now that's kind of ugly, so I am going to divide it. I know 100% this is not going to repeat. Okay. If it was going to repeat, I would simplify it and leave it improper. 12 into 30, 2, 24, 6, 12 into 60, and nothing left. So this, guys, this is 2.5 years, and that kind of makes sense. 12 months is 1 year. Another 12 months is 24 months, that's 2 years. Another 12 months is 36 months, which is 3 years. Okay, so it's 2.5 years. So make sure that when we go to solve, we remember this in all. So I want you somewhere to write the word add and circle it. Our last step is going to be to add. So at the end, I'm going to do 15,000 plus and whatever I get here. Okay. So your job right now is to multiply. So we're going to plug our numbers in. I equals, and I know you might not have enough room here, so you can move this wherever you need to move it. Principal, 15,000. Rate, 6%, 0.06. Time is 2.5. So your job is to multiply this. Once you multiply it, add it here. If you get a decimal, then just add it like this. Okay?